Do not listen to this recording whilst driving or whilst operating heavy machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax. Bring your full awareness to your own complete comfort. Hypnosis is not sleep, but is a deeply relaxing state. A state in which positive change can occur. A state that you will enjoy. So just make yourself comfortable. You can listen to this recording either sitting or lying down. It's entirely up to you how you choose to go into trance. Just listening to the sound of my voice. To start off with, you can keep your eyes open. I don't know if you start to notice those eyelids becoming heavier as more relaxation flows into your body. I don't know if you're with my words, spaces between my words. Just take a deep breath in, hold it. When you let it out, just feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. And now take another deep breath. And this time when you let it out, just feel yourself just letting go. Completely allowing yourself to relax. And then you can just focus on your breathing, just becoming aware of the breath going in and out of your body. Just become aware of how relaxing that breath can be. As you focus on each gentle breath in and out. And my voice can take on the sound of the wind or the rain on a window pane. My voice may become like your voice, the voice of someone you know. With each breath out, you can just tell yourself to relax, relax, relax. And notice how each breath out is making you feel more at ease, more comfortable. If you need to awaken at any time, you can do that. You're always in complete control. And when you're ready, you can allow those eyes to close. With those eyes closed, you can allow even relaxation to flow in. Maybe you can imagine yourself lying in a park somewhere, or a beautiful garden. Maybe you can think back to a time when you were relaxing outside somewhere on a warm sunny day. Maybe you can remember the sounds of the birds in the trees. Maybe you could hear the sound of water running nearby, and the smell of suntan lotion, of freshly cut grass. I wonder if maybe you could hear children playing, people talking. Maybe you could hear cars in the distance. Maybe you could hear planes in the sky. And as you relax all the way down, those sounds can just begin to fade away. Just fade off into the distance as you lie there peacefully, relaxing, breathing gently, just feeling yourself supported. Feel the way that surface is touching your back. Feel your weight pressing down. Maybe it's like being really relaxed somewhere outside. Maybe you can imagine or even feel a gentle breeze. The warm sun on your face. And as you lie there, every muscle can become limp and loose and heavy. And as a person starts to enter a deeply relaxing state of trance, they can find themselves becoming aware of many things. They may start to notice that muscles begin to twitch a little. They may notice their heart rate slowing down. They become more and more relaxed, more and more at ease. I wonder if you can allow yourself to focus on your hands. Maybe you can notice the difference between those hands. Maybe one hand feels warmer than the other. Maybe you can notice a finger or thumb wanting to lift up gently, twitch in some way. Maybe you can notice that one part of your body is more relaxed than all the other parts. I wonder if you can imagine that relaxation spreading out like a ripple from a stone thrown into a still pond. The way that relaxation just gently ripples out, relaxing you more, allowing you to feel a peaceful sense of calm. You can just allow yourself to think how good it feels, how good it is to enjoy relaxing here, now. Nothing to do, nothing to worry about. wonder if you can imagine lying on a beach, a nice warm beach somewhere. There may be a sandy beach. It may be a beach you've been to before. It may be palm trees. Sun lounges. You can just be lying there. There's no one else around. It's a warm and sunny day. There's nothing to do. No one to bother you. Those waves are gently rolling in, rolling out. And you're completely at ease. And in the distance there may be the sound of traffic or the smell of sun cream maybe lingering in the air as you lie there just relaxing, your shoulders relaxed, feeling totally at peace. And high above there's a big blue sky. In that sky there are clouds. You can watch those clouds. Maybe you can see shapes in those clouds. Maybe you can consider how when you look at a cloud from one perspective it can take a shape or look like a familiar object. Then from another perspective it can look completely different, like something else. And as those clouds just drift across the sky, you can notice that they're slowly drifting from one side to the other. And as they go towards the horizon, they become smaller and smaller, almost as though they're drifting down, down towards the horizon. As they go, you can watch them gently floating, and you can count those clouds. As they go, you can notice that there are 10 clouds left, and then one cloud can disappear. There are 9. Still those clouds go down and down, and you drift and dream until there's 8 and 7, then there's 6, and those clouds are gently drifting, and 5 and 4, and with each cloud disappearing you feel more and more relaxed, more and more at ease, and 3 and 2, and then there's just one cloud left. You can imagine yourself in that cloud, being completely surrounded by a lovely, soft, warm, fleecy cloud. And you can feel yourself gently supported, floating, drifting, just going down and down. It's as if you were floating like that cloud, safely and securely supported there, now, just letting go as that last cloud disappears. And as you lie there, all that's left above you is a big blue sky. The sun is shining. Then from one side of that sky, you can notice another cloud beginning to appear. And that cloud just drifts towards you. And that cloud is a special cloud. That cloud can seem a bit different to the other clouds. You can feel a connection to this cloud. You can feel as though you're drawing this cloud towards you. It's almost as though there's an invisible cord connecting you to this cloud, or an invisible thread. As that cloud comes closer and closer, you notice it begins to get a bit darker and a little bit heavier. Then it stops high above, and as you look at that cloud, you can notice that it starts to drift just that little bit lower. As that cloud drifts lower, it gets darker and darker still. You begin to feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter. And this cloud is just absorbing all that negative energy, all those negative memories. Anything you want to let go of, this cloud is just absorbing it, soaking it up like a sponge. And all these old issues are just floating up, being absorbed by that cloud. And that cloud gets darker and darker. Becomes bigger and bigger. Maybe you can imagine threads or steam rising out of you, going up into that cloud, connecting you to that cloud. And that cloud is sucking up those things from your body. It's like water evaporates. And as that cloud gets darker and darker, you become aware of yourself feeling lighter and lighter. All those old worries are just drifting away. Any old anger is just drifting away. Being absorbed by that cloud. And that cloud's getting darker and darker. So all those old memories and feelings are being sucked up into that cloud. All that stuff you've been carrying, all that stuff you didn't ask for, stuff you didn't want, stuff you don't need anymore. All that stuff is just getting sucked out and transferred into that cloud. And as you feel that connection, you realise all these old things, these old ideas, expectations, problems, memories, just letting them all go. letting them all go. Maybe you can feel a smile coming across your face, either there or now. All those old things are just lifting, detaching, loosening, being absorbed by that cloud. And that cloud is absorbing all those old issues and hurt. They're all just filling that cloud. You can feel them drifting from your body, drifting out and away. The more your body relaxes, the stronger that connection becomes. The stronger that connection becomes, the more of those old issues that cloud absorbs. Still the cloud's able to absorb more and more of those issues, becoming darker and darker. You can notice you begin to feel so much lighter, here, now. Relax, because deep inside there's a part of you that knows it's time to let go of things that have been there for such a long time. And they can just drift up. You can feel those things detaching, moving, leaving, shaking loose at last. Drifting and floating away, being sucked up by that cloud more and more. And you can just relax more and more, becoming more and more relaxed. Because it's time to let go, because you know that it's time to move on, to leave that old unhappiness in the past, to let go of all that old stuff. And as you let go of that all old stuff, letting go of that stuff, you can begin to feel that lightness. Maybe you can allow your attention to drift around your body, to drift down into your feet and your legs, drift down your arms and into your hands, your shoulders, everywhere. Just look around your body. Become aware of any tension. And in some way you can allow that tension to just let go. Maybe your body or your mind can give you a sign that tension's beginning to go. Maybe you can get a picture or an image or a sense that lets you know that everything's beginning to drift up into that cloud. All that old stuff, the misery, the old feelings, the bad memories, the anger, the hurt. Just letting it go now. Feeling loose and limp. Relax. And more, those things are being sucked up and away. just removing themselves. And that cloud is getting darker and darker, becoming heavier and heavier. As more and more of those things are sucked up into that cloud. And that cloud can start to rumble. Maybe you can see flashes of lightning coming from inside that cloud. As more and more of that horrible stuff goes into that cloud. And that cloud begins to move. And you realise it's because you have let go of all that old stuff. And as it moves, you can feel that connection to that cloud weakening, becoming thinner and thinner. As that cloud begins to drift off out to sea, taking all those old feelings and issues with it, taking with it all that bad stuff. And when that last thing has passed up into that cloud, that connection breaks. And as it breaks, the cloud begins to drift away. That dark, angry cloud just drifts off into the distance. Flashes of lightning coming out of that cloud, going down into the sea. And the rumbling is becoming more and more distant. It just drifts away, floats off out to sea. You're just there, lying on that beach. And the sun comes back out. The sand is beautiful and fresh. It can feel like a new beginning. And then you can look up into the big blue sky. Notice another cloud drifting across. A big fluffy white cloud. I wonder if you can imagine what it would be like to be safely and securely supported by that cloud. To be safely and securely in that cloud, just drifting up into the future, drifting off into the future, seeing a future you, feeling happier, calmer, more at ease, more at peace. From a distance at first you can observe that future you. I wonder what you'll be doing. I wonder if you can be curious what you'll have or who you'll be with. Feeling calmer and happier. Looking down. Noticing how good you look. And as you observe that future you, I wonder if you can get a sense of yourself connecting with that future you, becoming more and more connected, drifting down and down into the body of that future you, seeing through their eyes, feeling what they feel, hearing what they hear. Maybe there's a special smell in the air. Maybe you can feel that joy, either then or now. Really allow yourself to connect with that future version of you. And then allow your attention to drift back to your eyelids. And you can control those eyelids. You can control those tiny muscles that control your eyelids. I wonder if you can imagine those tiny muscles so relaxed that they just won't work. It's almost as though those eyelids have been glued tight shut, bonded, welded, glued tight shut, with the world's strongest super glue. When you are sure those eyelids are so relaxed, so completely relaxed that they just won't work, you can go ahead and try to open those eyelids. The more you try to open those eyelids, the more stuck they become. That's right. You can just stop trying now and allow yourself to connect with that future version of you once again. And when you're ready, you can bring that future version of you back to the present. And once that future version of you is fully back in the present, those eyelids can begin to loosen and open. And you can come back to the present, noticing how good you feel, knowing that something has changed, that you have changed. And over the coming days and weeks, you can notice many things. And those things can let you know that those changes have begun to take